like you lost another one.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Uchiha here, and this is going to be part 3 of What If Naruto was a Galaxy Greed / 18 only plus hentai alternate universe. Now, due to you guys liking this and asking for other parts of this, this is going to be another part. And this is going to be the last video of today. My partner will put the Discord link in the description. We will make a voting poll of what videos y'all want to see in the next day of Friday. And Friday will be the special day of me making more videos, and a lot, instead of just 2 or 3. It's probably going to be 10. Depends on my energy and how it goes. But today, this is going to be the last video. And that's it. Now, I'm going to do a little recap. And like I said, this is a detailed hentai, so I'm going down deep into well, you could say down deep into this hentai and this what if, and you're going to hear a lot of things. Now, if you're a holy person, get the fuck out this kitchen, because it's about to be unholy. Now, let's continue. Let's do the quick recap. Pretty much, I was doing my research, and I was trying to learn some names. Now, Frog Girl is pretty much named Tessia or Ida or Isada. Hold on. Let me just do the research again before y'all crucify me. Sorry, my bad. But pretty much Deku had his you could say, doing his little charm and having sex with Suyu, the girl with the frog girl, and also Dark Deku, or you could say DK, or yeah, pretty much DK. Pretty much had his way with the invisible girl, pretty much fixing her quirk and having his way with her. And you could say his pretty much got the invisible girl pregnant, and Deku pretty much got Suyu pregnant too, by coming in the vagina. Now, that's and you could say the other recap is pretty much in the other video, so you should watch that video, because that's enough of the recap. Let's continue with the new work. Now, pretty much, as you could say, the Razorhead was explaining to the whole class that they're going to be doing, well, you could say, the next class of pretty much doing the hero versus villain thing, which there's going to be heroes and then they're going to be villains. Due to, you could say, no, it's not getting expelled, and Deku's pretty much, you could say two brothers and one sister. There pretty much is going to be the extra, you could say, teams and stuff. Now, for the extra teams, Uraka and well, pretty much all the teams go the same, but these are going to be some extra teams. Pretty much Invisible Girl and Dark Deku will be as a team together against pretty much, we're going to just say Todoroki and the other one, just to be as an extra backup, since they already passed, but they get an extra credit for helping out, for being the extra team. Now, how their thing go, since you could say, well, the heroes on this part right here is going to be pretty much Invisible and Dark Deku. They're gonna be first, and pretty much Todoroki and not Todoroki. We're gonna say Suneta or Suyu and yeah, Tinyon, Tinyon, yeah, Suneta or Tinyon. I forgot. I said his name wrong, but pretty much they're gonna be working together for this right here, for the get the extra credit, and they're pretty much, they're supposed to be the villains to pretty much stop Invisible Girl and Dark Deku, which Dark Deku is pretty much telling her that he pretty much appreciate her helping him pretty much get a passing grade, which she blushes and says anything for you. Now, due to everybody can listen to the speakers, they can the girls are pretty much saying talking to among themselves and saying, did something happen to those two? Which uh only you could say Deku knows and says, I forgot. Which uh Uzuku is asking his brother, did something happen? She says, oh yeah, they pretty much had sex, and which Uzuku says what they did. Which Deku says, don't say they did what. You know, you're doing it with All Might. You're doing it with All Might, the number one hero. She's a female. And she's like a little bit, you could say, older than you. Which Deku says, shut up. Which Mizuku says, shut up. Which Deku laughs. Now, pretty much this shows at the cameras of Invisible Girl pretty much turning herself invisible, back invisible, which everybody says, wow, her quirk has been improved. She's completely invisible. Like, you can't see her or her clothes. Now, Dark Deku pretty much destroyed the cameras a little bit and smacks her ass and says, nice job with your quirk, which she blushes and says, don't do that, they can see us, which Dark Deku says, nah, I pretty much messed up the cameras a little bit, but that's why I did that. And he leans in for a kiss, kissing her, which he can see the invisible her, which she blushes. Now, they continue doing the thing, and the cameras are back fixed, which female almost saying, oh, there you go. And they're pretty much seeing what's happening. Now, Dark Deku is not showing off his quirk because he's not, his simple goal is to pretty much help out his mother, you could say, to get her approval, or you could say a little bit of a praise, and to get what he wanted, to own his own crime business and all that. Now, he's not showing off his quirk and pretty much going in, you could say. Now, Tenya pretty much is running in and about to kick Dark Deku, which he grabs Tenya and slams him in the wall, knocking him out. And she says, shall we continue going? And she says, right. She pretty much goes and she touches the box, invisible. And turns back to unvisibling herself, which, they say heroes win. And she's like saying, yeah, we did it, which she says, yeah. Now, for the other ones, for Mizuku and, you could say, for Mizuku and, who should be on his team? His sister. I'm gonna say Mizuku and his sister. It's pretty much is doing what you could say Todoroki and Todoroki does this by himself because he says he doesn't need it. Now Todoroki and pretty much frees up the whole place. Now Mizuku pretty much gets his full to short smash and just breaks the whole ice, which Todoroki is saying, what? How did he? And he goes in there, and his sister is pretty much using her quirk. You could say quick speed. Like, she doesn't need she has quick speed and another / quirk / Phoenix Flame. So she has quick speed / Phoenix. Now she's actually, I take that back. I just remembered. My bad. Forget what I just said right there. Pretty much she's using her you could say her quirk or her devil fruit, not quirk, but devil fruit, dark, and pretty much burning the temperature and bringing it back to temperature. Pretty much letting out the black flames and stuff. And Todoroki is pretty much coming downstairs saying, I really think y'all gonna win this. And he's trying to freeze the area and stuff, which it's not working. He's tried his best, but it's not working. And she's pretty much smiling, saying, huh, you would think that ice is gonna work against us? And she says, shut up, and shoots some icicles at her, and it pretty much goes right through her. She says, huh, and she's pretty much yawning, getting cocky, you could say, This is where Mizuku comes in and pretty much does a backflip kick and knocks Todoroki out. Because like I said, they're brothers and sisters and their combos is pretty much powerful when they work together, including the whole family. Now, pretty much they won by just knocking out Todoroki. It was like if they knock him out and pretty much capture him, they take a win. Or if they catch the bomb, they pretty much win. They pretty much knock him out. Now, this is the last one, and this is between Deku and Uraraka versus Bakugo and Bakugo and Tenyan or Idan, pretty much. Now, pretty much, they're both waiting for them to come in, which Deku is saying, "Alright, are you ready?" Uraraka, which she says, "Yeah, I'm ready." And they're pretty much talking. Deku is pretty much talking to Uraraka and says, "Hey, so do you have a thing for my sister?" And she's blushing and saying, I mean, did she talk about me or anything? Which Deku lies and says, "Yeah, she talks about you all the time. She says you was really great in bed, and she was going to ask you out and all that, and want to hang out with you more." Which Uraraka is blushing even harder and says, "So is that true? She really does like me?" Which Deku says, "Yeah." Now Deku is pretty much heading into the building, and he pretty much teleports Uraraka up to the third floor, but he tells her to go locate the bomb and pretty much touch it. Now, Baku comes in with a massive explosion. Again, throwing a big explosion at Deku and saying, "You bastard!" And Deku pretty much just teleports right behind him and kicks him forward and says, kicks him back and says, "Huh, so you finally noticed." He says, "You just had to sleep with my mom, did you?" And everybody's saying, "What? He slept with his mom?" Which Deku is doing a little smirk and saying, "Yeah, that's for breaking up with my sister, you asshat, and also trying to disrespect my family name." Which this is what Rocco says, "I'm gonna make you eat those words," and trying to kick Deku, which Deku grabs his leg and pretty much breaks it, breaks his leg and throws him in the wall. Which Rocco gets up saying, "Damn it!" And he pretty much holds his grenade gauntlet and lets it rip, which it does a massive explosion and hits Deku straight on. Which Deku is pretty much yawning and walking through the smoke and saying, "You really thought you had me, did you?" Kicking Bakugo into the wall again, over and over again. Which everybody's saying, "Ooh, damn, he's really going in on him." This is where you could say All Might's about to stop the whole thing. Until you could say Mizuku grabs her hand and says, "Don't let this out. This is between both of them." Now, Bakugo is coughing up blood and getting up and saying, Ever since that day, when you was a kid and you saved me from that thing, I envy you," which Bakugo is saying. And Deku is saying, "But that doesn't mean you had to get cocky and stuff and just say F the whole world and act like you're superior. Your quirk is good, Bakugo, but you use it, but you get too cocky. You don't know how to control your cockiness and stuff. Learn how to not be a dick." Which they pretty much have their conversation. Bakugo pretty much just sits down, taking a heavy beer, which Deku sits next to him. They're pretty much having a bro moment, having a talk. And this is where Uraraka touched the bomb and you guessed it, heroes win. Which Bakugo says, "Damn it, he was distracting me, and also he wanted to have a talk with me too about what you did." Which Deku says, "Yeah, I'm sorry for sleeping with your mom, but you could call me Dad." Which Bakugo says, "Ew, no." Which Deku laughs and says, "I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna get mad at me later on." Which he pretty much gets up and says, "Alright, see ya, Kashan." Now, the test is pretty much over, and everybody's heading home. This is where Dark Deku is pretty much telling his brothers and sisters, "Hey, I'm gonna go be with Invisible Girl. I'll see you guys later." Which, Deku and him says, "Alright, see ya." Now, you could say Toga or Tenya or Toga, Suya. If I'm correct, she pretty much is walking up to Deku and saying, "Can we hang out later on, or maybe tomorrow on a date?" Which Deku says, "Yeah, sure." Now, Deku's pretty much heading home, saying he's gonna be heading home. Which Deku's sister says, "I'm gonna go with Uraraka to hang out with her." Which Deku says, "Alright," and Mizuku pretty much says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go talk with All Might and get a little bit more training or more test stuff." Which Deku says, "Yeah, you're just going to go have sex with her more." Which Mizuku blushes and says no, and he pretty much gets going. Now Deku heads home, sitting on the couch, or you could say sitting on the couch, laying on the couch. Which this is where you could say little Deku, you could say that little brother comes to ask for Deku to play with him, which he says alright. And he's pretty much playing with his little brother, which Midoriya, the older one out of all of them, he pretty much comes in and says, "What's up, brother?" And he says, "Oh hey bro, where you been?" Which he pretty much says, I've been in my class hanging out with our friends and stuff. And he's pretty much in the first year, in the first class, pretty much. And so he pretty much has the outfit with the hat and stuff. And is he messing with anyone? Yeah, he's pretty much messing with the girl with the yellow hair. Now, how is he messing with that girl with the yellow hair? How did it start? When did it happen? Now, I'm going to tell you, spicy 18 only. Only, the spicy kid who's 18 or older can listen to this. So if you're not, get out the kitchen. But pretty much, as Midoriya, you could say him, is in the classroom, and they was both by themselves alone. Now, you could say since Deku got bestowed and got the blessing, and since the goddess intervened and said, his whole family have to make children. Well, not have to make children. It could only be Deku, but she bestowed them all and wanted to see what they will all do with that special gift. Now, you could say Midoriya or Midoriya. You could say, yeah, Midoriya. Pretty much is he's doing his pretty much is cleaning up and finishing up while she's sitting on the desk, flirting with him, all that. Which he says, you should really stop flirting with me before I flirt back any harder. Which she starts saying, "Oh please, like you can do anything." Now this is where he walks up close to her and about to make her say I give up, but this is where they lean in and kisses each other. Now he's about to back up and say it was an accident until she stands up and kisses him. But this is where it gets more spicy. She unzips her thing and you could say shows her titties, fancy as word, titties, and he takes off his shirt. Now it's getting more spicier, and they're pretty much he puts her on the desk and you could say take off the rest of her clothes. Now he pretty much whips out his you could say pickle, but I'm not gonna say anything baby shit, penis, and sticks it in the vagina. Now he's penetrating it in and out, and she's moaning and all that while Deku's biting the neck. Which, not Deku, but Midoriya is pretty much biting the neck, the older brother, and making her moan. And this is where he nuts in the vagina. Now I know what you're thinking. Damn, he nutted in the vagina? He got her pregnant? Yes, sir. Pretty much. Now you can't get mad because, like I said, it's supposed to happen. Now, as he's pretty much getting dressed and she's getting dressed. She pretty much kisses him on the cheek and says, "See you later then," which he says, "Yeah." Now we switch back to them pretty much talking to each other, and he gets a phone call from her saying, "Come over to my house," which he says, "All right." And he says, "I'll be going, little brother. Peace out." Which Deku says, "See you, brother." Now everybody comes home, which Inko calls everybody in for home because dinner time is done. Which everybody's coming home, all ready to eat and stuff. Which Inko kind of made a small dish thing. This is all we got because, like I said, their family is not really in the rich life. So Deku pretty much snaps his finger and makes a whole meal, or you could say makes a whole meal appear in front of him. Which everybody's saying, "Wow, what the?" And Deku says, "Y'all welcome. Now eat up, guys." Which this is where Inko is saying, "How did you?" Which Deku says, "Listen, it's for my family." Now they're all eating. They're all eating, having a meal and stuff. This is where Deku gets a call from. You could say Deku's mom, and tells him the news that she's pregnant with his child. Which he says, "Ooh, mom's not gonna be happy." And she says, "What did you? Who was texting you?" Which he said, "Oh, it's nothing, mom." And he gets another text message from Tizu, and she's pretty much saying that she's pregnant. And he's saying, "Shit, this is kind of getting out of. Oh boy, I forgot about this." And he gets you could say another message from the hero. You could say from the pro hero. I forgot her name, but she's the bunny rabbit girl. You could say, and she says she's pregnant too, which they could say. Oof. Now, everybody is getting the text message, including you could say. You could have said now. You could say she gets a message to Deku's sister, and they're all getting messages saying, from their lovers saying that they're pretty much pregnant, which Inko looks on one of their phones saying, "Mizuku, did you get a girl pregnant?" Which all of them is looking, saying, not saying anything, which Inko looks at all of them saying, "Did y'all get girls pregnant?" Which they're saying, "Well, I think that's enough eating. I'll eat some later on." Yeah, see your mom, which she's trying to tell them to all wait. Like, what the hell's going on here? Now, pretty much the next day, they're all in class, doing their work and stuff. And this is where you could say Razorhead said they're going on a trip to test out their hero training board and all that. And this is the USJ attack, the USJ attack. Yeah, and they're all pretty much on the bus talking and stuff. And this is where you could say, now, if you're asking how did Deku's sister get Uraraka pregnant, like I said, the goddess wanted to, restore the magic. And I know what you're saying, but they should use a dildo. Listen, my guys, it's all part of the plan, alright? That's all I'm saying. But pretty much, Deku's sister is sitting by Uraraka, touching her stomach, saying that, "Are you sure this is my child?" Which, Uraraka is saying, "Yeah, it's your child. It's coming very soon." Which, like soon my belly's gonna grow a little bigger. Like, how am I supposed to tell the rest that I'm pregnant by you? Which she says, "It's okay. I take full responsibility." And stuff. Which, says talking to Deku, and telling him to pretty much saying the same thing. Which Deku already says, "Listen, it's fine. I have the money. I can raise the child. If you don't want to be a mom, I can raise the child by myself." But she's basically saying, "No, I want to be the mom for our child." Having the speech and stuff. Now, this is where Mizuku is talking on the phone with All Might, and she's pretty much, saying that what what they're going to do, what they're going to do, how they're going to tell the whole, tell this, like, how she's going to tell the students that the father is you, which Mizuku is saying, it's okay, I take full responsibility. Like, you're, we don't have to tell no one. Like, your reputation doesn't have to get hurt. I can take care of the child for myself, which, All Might does the speech saying, no, like, I want you to be the father, but I also want to be the mother of the children. Now, Dark Deku is pretty much, looking out the window, pretty much relaxing, while you could say, uh, yeah, you could say pretty much, his visible girl is, like, twiddling her thumbs, looking down, and Dark Deku is pretty much saying, is there something you want to say to me, babe? Which, she's saying, nothing, and he says, let me guess, are you trying to talk to me about what we're going to do with the baby, or what's going to happen next? And she's pretty much, saying, yeah, about to almost cry, which he says, listen, if you if you want to live your life a little bit more, I could be the father of this child, take care of the child by myself, you know, take full responsibility, You can come see your child or everyone at my house, but you can still live your life and all that. Which she's basically saying, like basically crying a little and saying, like, you willing to do that for me? Which, Dark Deku is one says, yeah, I do anything for you. Now they pretty much make it there, and they head into the building. Which this is where you could say Todoroki, not Todoroki, Shigaraki. Yeah, Shigaraki. My bad. Shigaraki comes in and pretty much says, "Welcome, welcome," and his henchman comes in and teleporting everywhere, which is where everybody gets teleported around, except for Idon. Idon, which Deku says, "Go get All Might and alert her that the villains are attacking him." He pretty much gets going. Pretty much Deku teleports him outside to get going. Now, this is where pretty much everybody is getting attacked by villains and stuff. I'm sorry if the screen keeps flipping. My bad. It's my phone. That's my excuse. My bad. But pretty much, Deku is which she's pretty much, scared because if anything happens to her, or her son, the baby can die. Well, the baby is about to die, like could die, or her gonna die. Which is where Deku grabs her and pretty much grabs her and Benetta and teleports off the boat and lands on ground. And he pretty much tells them to get to. He tells Benetta to go help out the rest, which, well, Suya or Flappy. I'm just gonna call her name. Her superhero name Flappy. To go somewhere safe to hide. Now, Deku pretty much is looking around to see if his brothers and sisters are alright, and pretty much his sister is just kicking villains' ass left and right with flame, and throwing black flames and stuff, and summoning black fire spikes and stuff at the villains, which piercing them and hurting them. She's not killing them. Well, yeah, she's killing some villains. Which Bakugo is throwing in some soldiers and stuff, kicking villains' ass. Now this is where the fight between Razorhead and we're gonna say Shigaraki, he brings 3 more Nomus. You could say into make sure All Might dies, to get murked. You could say. Now, pretty much Todoroki is laughing while everybody's having the struggle stuff. Now this is where Uraraka gets captured by Shigaraki, and he's holding her arm, pretty much using his quirk, cremation, I think, no, I think, and he's pretty much making like hurting her, and she's screaming, saying make it stop. And this is where you could say Deku's sister gets angry, and you could say she activates her Logia, her Logia thing. And her Logia is called Black Death, where pretty much she she becomes a whole flaming, you could say a whole flaming uh goddess. You could say like that. You know how like the phoenix? Yeah, she turns like that. But instead of like anyone touching her, if anyone comes to like trying to get close to her, they start to melt. Now she gets angry and says, "Let go of my let go of my girlfriend." Which she flies to Shigaraki, punch him in the stomach, which is burning his whole flesh because she got really close to him. She punched him in the stomach, pretty much shattering his rib cage, sending him flying into the wall while she coughing up blood. Say, "What?" And he pretty much lands on the ground saying, "Kill her." Now, one of the Nomus comes in, and it's all the same Nomus. And they're trying to touch her, but they pretty much start melting, and they melt to the ground. While the other Nomu, we're gonna say he has a water, and he blitzes her, sends her flying. Which Dark Deku says, "Hey, that's my sister," and he pretty much takes the Nomu quirk away, pretty much erasing his quirk away with his red eyes, which Nomu is confused and saying, and he pretty much you could say use another quirk slash slice and dice the Nomu in pieces. He says, "That's for my sister." Now this is where Deku sees the last Nomu about to try to kill his brother, which this is where Deku and Mizuku says, "Brother," which Mizuku uses his all for one punch to punch down Nomu to the ground, which Deku grabs, summon multiple swords and point down, summon it down on the Nomu, which Nomu dies right there, or gets stuck in. Deku pretty much stumps down on his chest, stumping into his chest and crushing his heart, killing the other Nomu. Now Shigaraki is saying, "No fit, cheating," and going crazy and all that, which you know he just gets out of there and which is something gets him out of there and they all get out. Well, some of them get out. Now, pretty much, All Might comes in, trying to see if anyone's alright. This is where Deku is pretty much walking up and healing everybody, and stuff. And he's definitely healing Uraka arm back to full health. Which Deku's sister says thank you to Deku. Which he says no problem, sister. Now, All Might runs to Mizuku and asks if he's alright. Anything like is he hurt or anything? And he's pretty much saying, "No, I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine," and all that. Now, they're all heading, and they get a 2-week break to trying to see what happened and all that and what's going on. Now they're all at home, pretty much talking to each other. And Dark Deku says, "I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him before he almost hurt you, sister. I'm going to kill him." She says, "Who? That bastard with that stupid face-ass hand on his face." Which Deku says, "Calm down, brother. It will be a time when you have your chance to defeat him." She says, "That time is going to be now or later." And he pretty much is, eats his food while he's angry. Which Mizuku says, "So, what the hell was those creatures? He took a full punch from me. And he took multiple stabs, sword stabs from you, brother." Which Deku says, "I don't know, but I'm guessing that thing wasn't human anymore." This is where you could say Midoriya comes in. The older brother says, "I heard what happened. Are you okay?" Which they're saying, yeah, they're okay. They're perfectly fine. Now, little Deku is looking on the. Little Deku is pretty much in the room sleep. Inko is asking, talking to her children, saying, what's with the children and are y'all ready to become parents? Which, they're all saying, yeah, we're pretty much all ready. Which Inko says, huh? So are y'all really ready? Which they're saying, yeah, we're perfectly ready. We already learned the best from you, Mom. Which she's saying, oh, stop. Wait a minute. You can't just flag yourself out of this. Which, Dekus are saying, I don't know. We was, I don't know, Mom. You had us in a pretty young age. But she said, never mind. Just come eat. I made our favorite dumpling sushi. You could say dumpling sushi. It's like a dumpling, but it's like sushi in it. And they're saying, all right, now this is pretty much part 3 or 4, if I'm correct. But I figure out. But this is pretty much part 3 or 4. Gotta see. Actually, let me see right now. This is let me see right now. This is part 3. Yeah, part 3 of What If Naruto was the Galaxy King / hentai protagonist. Actually, not hentai protagonist / hentai alternate universe. If y'all like, y'all know what to do. I will make some more videos of this sometimes, but this is the last video of the day. I'm Keisha Chia. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys. See ya.